Eric, thank you so much for coming on. Are you at home?
What's happening, man?
How you doing? Where are you?
I'm holding on for no, man.
All right.
Holding on.
Well, Vish and I are going to go back and forth asking you a couple of some questions if you got some time.
Hey, you guys go. If I don't know, hey, I learned a long time ago. I don't know is a very good answer when you don't know.
Fair enough. You came on the show last week and we were unprepared. We should have done this last week, but you were a little critical of Kyle Shanahan's decision making against the Saints, which is interesting. I mean, yeah. I would agree with you on that. So my question, big picture, is how would you evaluate the job he's done this season?
Well, I think he's done a great job. I don't like that decision, but I mean, you look at what he's playing with. No one goes into the season with the intent of playing all of their backups. If so, they'd be your starters. You just don't do that. And backups and the next man up is all about that the other guys. Everyone always puts it on this one guy when he comes in. Okay, he's got to be superhuman. No, you don't. The pressure is not on the backup that comes in. The pressure is on the other 10 guys, 9 guys, 8 guys, because now you know that everyone's human. You're going to make mistakes, but not today. I can't make a mistake today when we're already down some of our boys. So that's when you know the pressure comes on you to do everything correctly. Now, from a coaching standpoint, how do I coach the percentage that's lost? Because from a coaching standpoint, I want consistency. I don't need good. Everybody's good. Pro ball is not about being good. It's about being consistent. So if I have a guy that's an 80, I need you to be an 80 every week. I got a Bosa who's a 90, 95. I need you to be a 95. Fred Warner, guess what you've shown me? You are 90. I need a 90 out of you. That's who you are. So I have to I coach the other 10%. That's what I do. Okay? So when I have a guy who's a 75, I know from a coaching standpoint, I got to coach the other 25%. Problems comes in when you have those backups, and that's why they're backups. The difference between a backup and a starter is most of the time not talent. It's here. It's here. It's consistency.
Vish, let me follow up real quick. So what you're saying is you feel he's getting the most out of the players he has, which is the mark of a good coach. Let me ask you this, though. Specifically that 4th and 1 call. I agree with you. We let the Saints off the hook. It feels like 2 weeks ago. But if you remember it, what specifically did you not like about that one call?
Bad timing. Coach's job. Coaches don't win games. They don't. Maybe 1 or 2. Players win games. So a coach's job is to put you in position to do all the right things. So the really good coaches in this league are going to make they're going to make an adjustment. They're going to understand now is the time to go forward. Now is the time to kick it away. These are the things, these decisions that you make are going to help you win that extra 1 or 2 games. I just feel at that time, you look at the team, the pressure that was on them, a close game, everything that was happening was leading to panic on the Saints' part, and he let them off the hook. You let them off the hook. You had all the momentum, kick the ball in that situation. The defense was controlling the Saints' offense. They couldn't figure anything out. What you did was you gave them a chance to get the momentum going and say, yes, you gave them an opportunity to say, okay, they don't want it, so we'll take it. That's why I thought that was a bad decision.
Well, that's an interesting perspective from a player. I mean, you can feel like analytics people are always like, well, momentum doesn't exist. Yeah, it does. And that's an example of it right there. Thank you. Vish, you got a question?
Momentum is a real thing. Go ahead.
Absolutely.
Sure. So, Eric, to kind of riff off what you were just talking about there. First, big fan. You're an all-time great player. Second, so the thing with that 4th and 1, the way I understood it, is that I don't know if Kyle felt that his defense was going to be able to hold on all game. And I think he thought, well, we got our foot on their throats and we got to step on it now. As a player, would you, in that situation, would you appreciate your coach being aggressive, or would you want him to be the way you said, where you got to understand game situation and know that, hey, we've got him right here. Let's keep him here and keep doing what we're doing.
Do I play offensive defense? Because if I play defense, what you just told me is that you don't trust that I can do my job. I've been doing my job all day. They haven't done a thing. We have a lead, or at that moment, maybe at worst case scenario, it was tied. We're going against one of the most prolific offenses in the league, and they couldn't do anything with their starter. Now we knocked the starter out of the game, and you don't trust me against Jameis? Come on. So it depends on who you're talking about. Because if I'm a defense player, which I am, and who I would have been at that point, kick the ball away, kick the ball, give me a short field, give me a long field to work with, give me the opportunity to give you a short field. Because you and I, we both know going. Let me just say this last thing: we both know going into the game who our quarterback is, and they're not going to score a lot of points. So let us do the job.
Let us win the game. Put the game in our hands.
Yes.